Hello, beautiful Libras. Welcome to my channel and welcome to your general reading for the time period of July 1st through the 15th, 2021. Please remember, this is a general reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We also welcome cross-watchers. If I give timelines during the reading, please remember that time is fluid and thus can always change. As well as timelines being influenced by your free will, as well as of the free will of other people involved into your situation. Please don't see my readings as predictions, but rather as energies and opportunities that you may encounter and that you can utilize to create the life that you want. And lastly, there may be times where the energies resonate. If they do, please go ahead and claim it. If they don't, which is totally okay with me, I can't be, right for everybody all the time, then just pass it by and come back in a couple of weeks to check your messages for the end of July and see if there's anything coming through for you at that point. Overall, I keep getting the number 5 for Libra for the first 2 weeks of July, which tells me that there will be changes and a new cycle will begin. In addition, the angel numbers that came through are the numbers, like I mentioned, 5, 10, 23, 131, and 205. I always encourage my viewers to write those angel numbers down and to do some additional research to see if there's more messages coming through for you. And with the number 5, we're being told that major changes are coming to you. To have faith and embrace these changes with all of your heart and mind. The angels have prepared something very good for you. With the number 10 comes leadership, determination, confidence, and independence. It's telling you to listen to your intuition. The number 3 is a message to discover what would make you happy and satisfied and start pursuing your dreams, as that will change your life completely. Number 131 is support from your angels to feel confident in yourself and your abilities. You need to remain optimistic and focused on your goals. Have faith in your talents and gifts. And lastly, the number 205 is a message from your guardian angels, asking you to trust in your abilities and your decisions about your future. They are congratulating you on the choices you have made so far and are confirming that you are on the right path. But if you look at the number 131 and 205, so there's definitely, the message to be confident and to stay optimistic, focused, and to trust in yourself and your abilities, which I think is the main focus or the main message for many of you for the first 2 weeks of July. So if you encounter challenges, that come with the changes and the new cycles, just trust in the process. I started the reading for you with a Lenormand spread. I asked for 5 cards and for the first card to be the focus card. And the cards that we got are, let's take a look. We've got the Rider, the Tower, the Birds, the Female, and the Child. And then I asked for additional clarification through a tarot card, which is the 6 of Wands. So with this combination, I am getting that some of you will receive news, and it will be official news that could come from a government agency, a call center, or it could be regarding legal discussions that will lead to a new beginning. So some of you could be receiving, for example, a job offer from a government agency or from a call center or with a telephone company. Others, or with even an attorney's office. Others of you may be waiting on news regarding a legal situation. Could be such as, a settlement or a divorce or an inheritance. And that news will come as well. I asked for, I also have a deck that I use for timing, which is the Magical Spell Cards deck. And I don't use spells. I solely use that deck for timing purposes and for overall messages. I know people are going to hate what I have to say, but never pay anybody for spells. Don't. It's a waste of your money. I believe that, and it's my belief, if you choose to pay somebody for spells, your own opinion, your free will. I personally would not. I don't want to put a spell on somebody to make them to be with me, for example. Why would I? If that person doesn't want to be with me to start with, why would I want to put a spell on them? But either way, getting away from it. So I just think it's a way of making money. The timing was entered with the number 3. And funny enough, it's the prosperity card. And the message of the prosperity card is, as this tree grows, so strong, so fine, so may I prosper from the universal divine. And I feel this is an affirmation that you can actually use in the next couple of weeks. If you're waiting, for example, on a divorce settlement or any other settlement or on a job position, employment, to increase your finances. Just, keep repeating this. As this tree grows so strong, so fine, so may I prosper from the universal divine. And I think the number 3 stands for 3 weeks. So I think many of you will be hearing regarding this news on or right around the 8th of July. If it is the 3 months mark, some of you will be hearing about this news on the 17th or around the 17th of September. But I really feel it's 3 weeks regarding the news coming in for some of you. Okay. Next, I also pulled a crystal oracle card, and the card that came out for you is the Black Tourmaline, which is also what the Aries received when I did their reading. So if you have Aries in your placement, please check that video as well. There may be additional messages in there for you. And the Black Tourmaline is a stone that raises energies and vibration. It's the stone of protection and assists with powerful grounding and purification. Anything that I am talking about, I will leave a description in the description box. I also leave my Amazon affiliate link for the Black Tourmaline. I believe that everybody should carry or have a piece of the Black Tourmaline with them, because we want to make sure that we surround ourselves with, the highest energies and the highest vibration to attract the positivity and steer away the negativity. But if you can afford a little piece of that, please purchase some through the link that I provided. And then let me know if you have any questions. The overall energy that we're getting for you for the first 2 weeks of July is the Knight of Pentacles. And that tells me that there will be consistency, there will be strong will, and there will be financial improvement. This is Mercury and Virgo energy. So it could be that you may be receiving news from a Virgo regarding your finances. This is also the card of hard work and the slow and steady energy. So the slowly but surely. And you're definitely going to be the ones that are employed or have their own business. You're definitely going to have a lot of work. You will be working hard in the first 2 weeks of July. I also have an affirmation that I pulled for you, and I'm going to put that in the description box below. Sorry, guys, in the description box below. Oh, here, guys, this is the Black Tourmaline. I have a piece of this on my desk as well, and in my car, and in my purse. Your affirmation for the next couple of weeks is, I am filled with deep gratitude for my life. I realized the abundance and wealth in every aspect of my life. Isn't that beautiful? And, in addition, you have the prosperity card. So there's definitely an upswing in your finances, especially with the Knight of Pentacles coming in through as well. So I think the first 2 weeks of July will be about money, abundance, prosperity, and finances. But I go ahead and put the affirmation in the description box so you can write it down and say it out loud a couple of times a day. I did a tarot reading for you using just tarot cards, and I did clarifying cards, and I did Kipper cards. And I did 3 columns. The first column is the recent past, the last 3 to 6 months. The here and now is your current energies, and then the near future is what's coming in the next couple of weeks. I would say probably up to 3 months, depending on your situation and how it applies to you. It may not resonate with everybody. Just take what does and leave the rest behind. Okay, so in the recent past, we have the Justice card. We have the King of Swords, and we have the main female. The main female could be male or female, since this is a general reading, but it's just telling me that this is you. So I'm going to move this aside. We really don't need this card. Now, Justice and King of Swords. King of Swords is Libra energy. Sorry, Justice is your energy, the Libra energy. The King of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aqua, so your energy as well. Some of you may actually going through a legal situation right now with a Gemini, Aqua, or a Libra. This may have started during Gemini season. And whatever this is, since this is your dual energy, you're definitely in your power right now. So whatever it is that you're dealing with or that you dealt with in the recent past tells me that you had the upper hand. You kind of know who you are, you know what you want, you know where you want to go. And if this is a legal situation, I believe this is telling us that, again, you have the upper hand on the outcome. Sorry, guys, give me just a second. Okay, next we have, let's see here, in the recent past still, the Nine of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the Change card. So with this spread, the Nine of Swords is the worry and anxiety, the sleepless nights, waking up at 4 a.m. in the morning, being stressed card. This is the energy of you feeling as your situation will never change. The Page of Cups is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio energy. So I feel as you were feeling, or having the sleepless nights during Pisces season, or it is related to a person that is a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio. However, because we have the Page of Cups, you were offered a new beginning. And it could have been, the new beginning came during the seasons that I just mentioned. And it's almost like you were at the right place at the right time. You could have offered, because we have the Change card, you could have been offered new employment with a new employer. Or, you ended maybe employment and went into self-employment. You started your own business. Whatever it is, it took you away from the sleepless nights, and it changed it to where you now are feeling content. Still in the recent past, we have the Knight of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Family Room. And with this combination, the Knight of Swords, you knew it was time to take action, but I feel, because we also have the Eight of Swords, I feel that instead of taking action, you started talking about it, but I feel that you imprisoned yourself and held yourself back. And I think you really knew that, maybe it was time to look for a new job, for example. But because you projected your fears and inhibitions into your surroundings, you viewed them as obstacles, and thus you felt stuck. And, you kind of used the yes, but, or I can't phrases that really didn't help you change anything. And the Family Room actually can stand for confined environment. So, you confined yourself. You never took the blindfold off, and you never slipped through the opening. You kind of let your fears and inhibitions take over and create some obstacles for you. So I don't know who that applies to, but you kind of are your worst enemy at that point. You have you limit yourself, and you have you kind of get stuck in your head, and you need to get out of that. Don't let your fears stop you. Use them to create change. And, like the angel said, use your talents and your abilities and trust in yourself and move forward because there's definitely a change coming for you. There is new phase starting. Now, in the here and now, we have the current energy of the Two of Wands, the World, and the Imprisonment. So, this is telling us that with the Two of Wands in the World, that there's completion, there's the end of a phase in life, which could mean, for example, that one job is ending, a new one is starting. You're ending the phase of being employed to go into self-employment. You're ending one relationship or a marriage to maybe be on your own for a little bit. Whatever it is, you have a choice, and it's the kind of should I stay or should I go energy, and you have to make that decision for you. Because I have the Imprisonment card, I feel is whatever choice you're taking will set you free, because you currently feel like you are in prison. For others, some of you actually could have just been released from prison, so you're going from imprisonment to now being out and being free. Some of you maybe just or will be released from a rehab center or a hospital, so you're going from sickness into like health and being well. Others of you may have just recently or will be in the near future here in the next couple of days or weeks go from serving the military to leaving the military and start a new job somewhere else because you served your time that you signed up for. So literally imprisonment could be leaving prison, starting new, you're being released, military or rehab hospital kind of. For others, it's just you realizing which path you should take, and it will set you free. Still in the here and now, we have the Five of Cups, the Justice card again, and the Journey. And I really feel that for some of you, there is a legal situation or, the end to a relationship, a divorce. For others of you, either balance is needed or you will finally find your balance. Balance will be restored. With the Five of Cups, that's the card of disappointment, the energy of regret and loss. This is the energy of it's time to pick up your pieces and to move on. Kind of tell yourself or put your mind into the what gone is gone, and concentrate on what is left, not on what is gone, kind of, message. Um, you know, this could be the card of unemployment. You could have just found out that you're unemployed, and now you're looking for balance, or you feel it was unjust, and you're gonna start a legal situation. This is Libra energy. So how do I say? You could find yourself in your power again. Although you just lost something, you're able to pick up the pieces and move on, and concentrate on what you have left, and it will lead to a beautiful change for you. you know the journey or the change, it could be a literally, you going like on a short trip related to the justice card, or during Libra season. If you don't go on a literal trip, you will go inward and discover more about yourself. But I really feel as some of you are really in a legal situation right now, because we also, the Lenormand cards, spoke about this, and the 3 weeks with the prosperity card, the timing would just make sense if this is coming your way in the here and now, because the here and now I always see as now for the next 30 days. So if you're waiting on a settlement, or on a divorce settlement, on an employment settlement, on a workers' comp settlement, or something like this related to a legal issue, I really feel as it's going to come in the first 2 weeks of July. Next we have the here and now still 7 of coins, the Knight of Coins. And remember, the Knight of Coins was also our overall energy for the first 2 weeks. And then we have the Wealthy Man. So with this combination now, the 7 of Coins is telling you it's time to take stock. And, that's you reaping the rewards for your hard work. The Knight of Pentacles is all about, everything is about to pay off. Your hard work is about to pay off. And it's you reevaluating your goals, your relationships, and your lifestyle. And I believe that you see yourself as the wealthy man or woman. Remember, this is a general reading, so he could actually be a she as well. And you will, figure out your goals and your dreams, and decide or realize that you actually have done really good so far, and you will change, or not change, you will start forward. You take the horse and saddle up and just charge forward. You will take responsibility for your life and your lifestyle and your relationships and your goals and your dreams, and you will keep your vision on that and just charge forward into the future. Some of you, I feel, as may change careers, or others I actually see taking a extended vacation, and because of your hard work you're able to do so. You reap the rewards and are now able to maybe take off a month and just go and have fun and relax and release all the stress and everything that has built up. But for some of you, there is definitely an extended vacation. Let me know where you're going and how long you're going for. I'm kind of interested in that. Good for you, though. In the upcoming future, we have the 8 of Cups, the Seven of Wands and the sudden wealth. And I love the sudden wealth. And with the Eight of Cups, that's us telling, or that's you, the cards telling me that you will leave in the past behind and you may abandon a situation. This could be, a job that no longer works for you. It could be a career that no longer works for you. It could be a relationship that no longer works for you. Or it could be a partnership, that just no longer works for you. Whatever it is, you're not being asked to leave. You make the decision to leave. So it's going to be a voluntary move on. And, because it is voluntary, there is a possibility that this may be a toxic situation. And you're just tired of having to defend yourself and having to stand your ground and being beaten down and being taken advantage of. The ones that are actually, with some of this too, because I get the sudden wealth, I feel that some of you may be leaving employment and starting their own, being self-employed. Others of you may leave a business partnership and you say, screw this. Why should I give 50% off to a partner that doesn't do shit? And you decide to, start your own business, doing the same thing, but, now you're 100% in charge and, you reap the rewards with the sudden wealth. The ones that are already self-employed and I believe that your small business earnings are on the upswing. They're increasing because you won the uphill battle, so to speak. So, you're being rewarded again for your hard work and persevering and not giving up. So the sudden wealth, sometimes also stands for like a gambling win, an inheritance. So for some of you, there could be a large amount of money coming to you in the next 3 months. If it is, then I really feel as it is because your karmic account has been settled in full and you're getting what was owed to you or what is owed to you. For some of you, it could be that something was taken away from you in the past that you believe should have been yours and you lost the battle. But now the universe is making things right and you're going to have something big coming in for you that's going to change your life in a very, very positive way. Then still in the here and now, we have the World card. And remember, this is also the second time we have the World card. So this is telling me that you have at least, 2 endings, 2 new beginnings, which is a good thing. And we have the Eight of Wands and we have the Despair. So having this combination of cards, the World, again, like I mentioned, stands for completion, for full cycle, the end of a phase, preparing for a fresh start. For some of you, there may be travel, because we also have the Eight of Wands, which, can stand for travel, if so, by plane. And there may be some quick news. And the quick news could be leading to an end of something. And that news may be leading to possible travel, and it may be leaving you feeling worried or frustrated. But whatever it is, I don't want to put it out there, but let's say somebody passes on in your family. And if somebody does, I am very, very, truly sorry for you, because it would be an ending to the life cycle. The news would come quick to you. You may have to travel to attend the funeral, and you would feel so sad, so worried, so heartbroken. please know that if that's the case, my heart goes out to you. But I don't want to say things are going to get better, because you will always miss the person that may be moving on. I always hope that if it is somebody that's moving on, that hopefully they went, pain-free, and hoping they were ready to move on. But if there is something like this happening for you in the next 3 months, please feel free to email me, and if you need somebody to talk about this. For others, it could be that you hear about that your job may be being maybe eliminated, or some of you, there may be a demotion, maybe, something that just makes you feel frustrated and worried. And again, if this is something you will experience in the next couple of weeks, please feel free to email me if you need somebody to talk to. And then finally, still in the near future, we have the Chariot, the Two of Coins, and the Courtship. So with this combination, the Chariot is Cancer energy. So and we're going into Cancer season here pretty quick. There could be a journey or self-discovery and a good outcome. The Two of Coins speaks of balance and adaptability. So some of you may be working 2 jobs and may be spreading yourself too thin, having to find more balance, and all of that could be during Cancer season. I'm feeling that you may be working 2 employers because you may be left a position, went to another employer, working 1 job, and then your old employer reaches out to you wanting to reconcile with you, and you say, oh yeah, I'm going to help you out for a little bit, or yeah, you know what, I can work for you part-time. And this is where I feel like, the courtship comes in, the reconciliation, and you juggling the balance, the moving forward, and you may be working the 2 jobs for a little bit, but make sure not to spread yourself too thin, please. You can only do so much with one body, mind, and soul. Okay. I also pulled a unicorn oracle card, and the card that came out for you is the Sanctuary, and I love this card. It's so beautiful. It says, take time out from the world, spend more time alone, meditate, or go on retreat. So I'm going to let you look at this for just a minute, but there is people out there definitely that need time out. And if you are working 2 jobs, you really do need a time out. You need to ground yourself. You need to find your balance. And like I mentioned, I've seen some of you actually going on an extended vacation, which could be a retreat. Whatever your situation, please let me know below. And then I also pulled a Oracle of the 7 Energies card. And the card that came out for you is the Healing the Heart. And I'm going to read you the message for this. Let's see what number is that. 23. Healing the heart. Key concepts: healing, making amends, the willingness to release past pain, being responsible and accountable, taking time to get healthy, renewal and rebirth after suffering. And see, this is also where the Sanctuary comes in my opinion. You need to take time out for yourself to gain clarity again, to renew yourself, get rebirth, and end the suffering. And that's where the changes and the new cycles are coming in. Guys, I'm telling you, this whole reading goes hand in hand. Every single card, for some reason, is speaking to you needing to find yourself. And prosperity and stuff will come to you. When you are wounded emotionally, you need time to regroup and find your center. You may have recently endured a breakup or betrayal, lost someone close to you, or lost an affiliation that you gave too much power to. And this is, where I'm saying in the near future, if you're losing somebody that's dear to you, this is your message. the Heal Your Heart. Carry this with you when you encounter this in the next couple of weeks. This is just preparing you for this. Um, you know, Perhaps you're watching someone go through a difficult time and feel bad that you can't help them. Maybe you're still not over a past disagreement. No matter the cause of this heartache, deep healing is called for. This happens on its own timetable and can never be rushed. The path to healing the heart centers on receiving, the flow of giving and receiving. Sometimes wounding occurs because we've become too dependent on another, and this is accompanied by the desire to manipulate or control an outcome. Both wounding and healing usually begin within, not from the outer conditions of our lives. We often believe we can be wounded only by others, but we do more damage to ourselves in the self sabotaging way we think and behave. It is important to take steps to heal yourself and become willing to release the pain of the past, which can be tempting to revisit. It's time to take responsibility for your part in this healing journey. Look for ways you can help yourself and others. Are you willing to make amends if needed, or conversely, accept someone where they are without trying to influence their growth process? Healing the heart in all aspects is our priority now. Oh, priority, sorry guys, is our priority now. Nothing else matters. Only beauty and goodness will come as a result. So there's definitely some of you out there that either already need to heal the heart, or they will have a situation that will come up in the next couple of weeks and they will need to heal the heart. If you do, please come back to the reading and revisit the section of that I just read regarding healing the heart. Or feel free to email me if you have any questions, or again, if you just need somebody to talk to. I have big ears, and I'm a very, very good listener. Anyways, thank you so much for spending the last 38 minutes with me. It was a pleasure reading for you. Please let me know if you have any questions regarding the first weeks of July. Other than that, thank you so much to everybody that has already signed up for my channel. It really does help me and my channel to grow. The more I get to read for you, the more I learn, the more I become a master in what I do. And my ultimate goal is to reach as many people possible, to help them with the healing process and give them the messages that Spirit wants them to hear. But again, thank you so much for watching. I truly love you guys. Thanks for now. Have a good one. Bye.